Hey folks, last weekend was fantastic to kick off our spring carnival. I cannot wait to see what today's got in store for us. Today I look at races taking place at Flemington and at Kembla Grange. Let's start off with Flemington and let's start off with race 2, the listed Exford Plate. It's a 1400 metre. I've only got the one selection and it's number 1, Artorias. Barrier 5, Luke Curry in the saddle. It is the favourite currently at $1.50. Start of the year was great. Artorias was just simply brilliant to watch. It's dropped off from them, but it's starting to find its footing and pick up that great form again recently because its last start at Caulfield, it finished second. Hopefully Artorias can get the win today. Race 3 is the Winning Edge Poseidon Stakes. It's an 1100 metre. I've got number 2, Ingratiating, Barrier 6, Damien Oliver on board. It's the favourite at $1.90. It had a fantastic win in the Ned's Vane Stakes. Ingratiating, he's such a strong, wonderful boy to watch on the track. He digs deep in every race to get the win or to give it his all. And with a jockey like Damien Oliver, it's that duo, it's that bond between the horse and the jockey, which I love to see. And Ingratiating and Ollie have that bond, that's for sure. Another horse that I looked at for this race who might cause an upset, you never know. It's number 3, Finance Tycoon, Barrier 2, Damien Lane on board. Currently back to $3, so cheap odds there. And its last start was a win as well. So both of these boys coming off wins, both strong horses, and it's going to lead up to a great finish in the Poseidon Stakes. Race 5 is the Sofitel. Now, it's a 1400 metre. I've got number 2, Ayrton, Barrier 8, John Allen on board. Now, Ayrton's coming off a win from late in August. I think it was the 28th of August. It's been up to great form. But I think there are other horses in this race that may cause an upset. But I'm hoping for Ayrton to hold on, stay strong, and I think John Allen can get a nice win in this race. Race 6 is the Group 2 Furphy Let's Elope Stakes. It's a 1400 metre. Now, I've got 2 selections in this. I've got number 1, Instant Celebrity, Barrier 12, Craig Williams on board. It is the favourite at $3.80. It came third in the Cochrane Stakes. I was expecting it to pull through, at least get the win maybe. Finishing third, that was a great fight. And ride by Craig Williams in that. So hopefully maybe gets the win in the Elope Stakes today. But I think number 8, Zoo Dancer, who's in Barrier 10, Damien Oliver in the saddle. I think Zoo Dancer can cause a really huge upset in this race. It's currently backed at $9.50. Its last win was at Flemington in the Tab Vanity, which was a 1400 metre. It's used to this track. It's got a great record, and it's used to this distance. So Zoo Dance is ticking all the boxes for me. Maybe an upset, but the favourite was Craig Williams. Strong horse, strong jockey, and could lead up to a strong win. Race 7 is the Group 2 Lexus Bobby Lewis Quality. Now it's a 1200 metre. I've got just the 2, but you might want to look at taking a trifecta. Just wait till you hear later on my last selection. So let's start off. Number 1, Zutori, Barrier 11, Luke Curry, currently back at $7.50. Luke Curry's been a great jockey for a long time. He's been going well this season, I think. So hopefully maybe gets a win on Zutori today. Last win was at this track, so it's got a nice record at Flemington. I've also chucked in number 9, Away Game, who's in Barrier 9, John McNeil on board. Currently back to $5.50, and it's been travelling well throughout the year. Now, I've chucked in a roughie, folks. Now, to place or maybe even win, and, like it did in the Australian Guineas, and I'm talking about number 3, Luna Fox, Brett Preble in the saddle. Luna Fox, that win in the Australian Guineas was fantastic. It was the roughie. It was the dark horse. No one expected it. It's just brilliant to watch. And Luna Fox, currently backed around that $41 mark, I think, earlier this morning. That was the odds on her. So hopefully Luna Fox can get the win. Race 8 is the Group 1 Mackay Diva Stakes. 1600 metre race. It's one of the major races of the day. And I've got number 6, Incentivize. Barrier 3, Brett Preble in the saddle. It is the favourite at $3.60, and it deserves to be the favourite. You look at this horse, Incentivized, and its form recently throughout the year. It's coming off 6 straight wins, and it won the Tertul's Cup. One of those 6 was the Tertul's Cup. It was a fantastic win. Incentivized in this spring carnival, leading up to the major races, like later on down the track, Cox Plate, Caulfield, etc. Those big races like that, Incentivized is looking really, really good, and it's probably going to be one of the favourites leading into those races. It certainly is the favourite for this race, and I'm sure Incentivized can win. I think number 12, Tefane, can go well. Barrier 6, Craig Williams, maybe a placing. It disappointed me in the Wink Stakes. It just didn't get the run that it needed, but hopefully maybe a placing or even the win. And I've chucked in a roughie for this race. It's number 8, Johnny Get Angry. Barrier 2, Lockie King in the saddle. Currently back at $71 to win. So that's huge odds there. It is a major roughie, but never underestimate this horse. Look at the Derby race last year. He was the roughie, and he did get the win. Same jockey, same horse, same track. So it's looking really good in the Makybe Diva Stakes, maybe, to get the win. Johnny Get Angry as the roughie and surprise everyone again. I love this horse. Leading up to, he's been nominated for the Caulfield. He's been nominated for the Melbourne Cup. So all the best to Johnny Get Angry, Lockie King, and trainer Dennis Pagan. Race 9 is the very special Kids Pin and Win Plate. It's a 1700 metre. I've got number 4, Defibrillate. It's barrier 2. I've got Defibrillate to probably place, but to win, I've got number 14, Skyman, who is the favourite. It's in barrier 1, currently back at $3.20. Damien Thornton on board. It's going to be a great day at Flemington and also at Gamble Grange. Let's move off there now. Let's start off with race 4, the Midway Handicap. It's a 1200 metre. I've got number 2, Exaltic. Barrier 5, currently backed at $9, and Hugh Bowman in the saddle. I think Exaltic can get a ripper win today. Race 5 is the Dulcifier Stakes. It's a 1500 metre. I've got number 1, Tiger of Malay. Barrier 11, James McDonald on board. Currently backed at $3.60 as the favourite. But I've also chucked in number 4, Giannis. Barrier 2, Kieran McAvoy in the saddle. Currently backed at $6. I'm thinking it will place Giannis, or maybe even cause an upset and a win, but I'm sticking with Tiger of Malay to win the favourite. Hopefully J-Mac can get a nice win today. Race 6 is the Shirako Stakes. It's a 1200 metre. I've only got the one selection. It's number 1, Forbidden Love. Barrier 11, Nashville Wheeler on board. Now it's currently backed at $12, so really good odds there if Forbidden Love can win. Race 7 is the Theo Marks Stakes. Now it's a 1300 metre, and I've only got the one pick again, and it's number 10, Big Parade. Barrier 2, it's the favourite at $2.70. Tim Clark in the saddle. Its last start was at this track and was a win, so it's got really good form at this track throughout this season. Hopefully Big Parade can get the win with Timmy Clark. Race 8 is the Run to the Rose race, 1200 metre. It's the biggest race at Gamble Grange today. I've got number 2, Animo, the favourite, who's at $2.70. Now, Animo's in barrier 5, James McDonald in the saddle. Looking pretty good to me in the field today. I've chucked in number 7, In the Congo. I was tossing and turning with this horse if I should pick him, but I've gone with it. Barrier 4, currently backed at $10, because it won the San Domenico Stakes. Now, that was with Tim Clark. There has been a jockey change. Joshua Parr is the jockey for In the Congo today. Tim Clark is on Converge in this race, so watch out for him as well. In the Congo, I think can go well, but sticking with the favourite, Animo, to just explode coming up to the straight and get a ripper win and pretty much run to the rose. Folks, it's going to be a fantastic day of racing. If you are taking a punt, good luck, and as always, gamble responsibly.